G'day One More Fly Squad, welcome back to another Thursday trip report. My name is Jaden. We're at beautiful Kuala Lumpur Airport in Malaysia. Today we're going to be flying SriLankan Airlines A320 to Colombo and then another connecting flight to Bangalore in India. Now without further ado, let's go check in with SriLankan. I just spent 3 amazing days here in Malaysia. It's time to move on to another country, this time India, a country I've never been before. I'm excited and anxious at the same time. I can't wait to visit Goa, the Bali of India. I also can't wait to see the Taj Mahal. But also for 2 weeks, how am I going to cope with spicy food? Anyway, I had an amazing time in India. If you haven't been and you're a bit worried about it, I would say just go for it. Okay, so circling back to SriLankan Airlines, at KLIA, you'll find their check-in counters at the very end of the terminal, aisle M. With my Qantas Gold or One World Sapphire status, I was able to use the shorter business class check-in queue, and after immigration, I would be able to use the Malaysia Airlines Golden Lounge. But first, I need to go to the satellite building. Unfortunately, they haven't fixed the train yet, which has been down for over a year now, so everybody has to catch a bus. When you reach the satellite building, it's a short walk to the Malaysia Airlines Golden Lounge. This lounge is split into 2. So turn left if you're One World Sapphire or you're flying in business class. If you're One World Emerald or you're flying Malaysia Airlines Business Suite or One World First Class, turn right for a better lounge. The business class section isn't that bad at all. Rather, I would rate it as one of the best in the world. This space is rather massive. There are plenty of empty tables and chairs for you to choose. So whether you want to eat, work, or simply relax, there's certainly a chair or sofa for you. For those with an overnight transit, rest assured this lounge is open 24/7 and they have beds. This lounge features a bar you can order a cocktail. For those who are also fancy but don't drink alcohol, you can order teh tarik Malaysian milk tea. Now let's check out the buffet. I don't know what this is, but whatever this is, it looks delicious. Very good presentation. You can make your own nasi lemak, a very delicious Malaysian dish. There's also a noodle bar where you can order laksa. You certainly won't go hungry in this lounge. For those plane spotters, you would love this lounge. Just see it for yourself. Here's the China Airlines Boeing 777-300ER from Taipei. They operate 1 daily flight between Taipei and KL. Here's an Emirates Boeing 777-300ER as well, from Dubai. They operate 3 daily flights from Dubai to KL with a mixture of 777 and A380. During the COVID pandemic, Emirates was flying to Auckland, New Zealand via Kuala Lumpur. The flight to Auckland is now A380 non-stop. It's one of the longest flights in the world. This has got to be one of my favourite new feature, a temporary feature in this lounge, an eSIM massage chair. It's free of charge to use, or they would say try. Shower rooms are available should you need to use it. Each room comes with a toilet as well. In the bathroom, you won't find amenities like toothbrush and toothpaste, but you can request them. The Golden Lounge is debt-free access. It's located at the upper level of this satellite building, and there are several lifts. On our boarding pass, it states that the boarding will begin 1 hour 30 before the departure time. That's obviously a lie. We're flying an Airbus A320. So I went about 45 minutes before the departure time. They're still not ready. Like Singapore Changi Airport, at KLIA, they do the security process at the boarding gate, so no water and liquid. But the problem here is they don't have a water fountain, and they have very limited charging outlets. Anyway, here's our aircraft to Colombo. Our first leg is operated by SriLankan Airlines Airbus A320neo. Registration is 4 Romeo Alpha November Alpha. Sapphire.
Just one moment. Business class first.
Gold card.
Passenger traveling with children and infants. Passengers traveling with children and infants to proceed for boarding. Once again, please.
So they boarded business class first, followed by frequent flyers and infants. So normally One World Airlines board members and business class together, so that caused some confusion between members and the gate agent, including myself. There also wasn't any boarding signages, so that didn't help. So here's business class in a 2-2 configuration. We're in economy today in a standard 3x3 configuration. My seat today is 8A, third row in economy. I'll now quickly go through the seat features. So every seat has a personal touchscreen TV, underneath headphone jack and USB port. The tray table is foldable, you can also move it back and forth. Legroom is pretty average. It reminds me of the ones on Cathay A321neo and American Airlines A321 Transcontinental. Like the seat is new, bling bling bling, but very limited legroom. Finally, they have a footrest. This entertainment box isn't placed at the best spot. This seat does recline at a very generous angle. For your comfort, you'll find this adjustable headrest at your seat. Every passenger is provided with a pair of headsets and a pillow. There's no blanket. Here's my wing view from 8A today. You can also see the engine. This flight is really full, so for those boarded late, they started gate checking their bags. There was literally no space left in the overhead locker bins. I do have a carry-on and a backpack, and this is why priority boarding is so important, for me at least. The temperature is really hot outside. Fortunately, we've got strong air conditioning. The jet bridge just broke up with us. We're now ready to move on to Colombo. When we were still taxiing at Kuala Lumpur airport, the crew came say hi to me and thank me for being a One World Sapphire member. She then proceeded to take my meal order. Menu is available on your in-flight entertainment. For alcoholic beverages, they've got red wine, white wine, gin, whiskey, brandy, and beer. On SriLankan Airlines, they offer a total of 90 movies, not that many at all, but it's certainly more than Kenya Airways, which I recently flew as well. In-flight map is available as a slideshow. Our first leg from Kuala Lumpur to Colombo is about 1 hour. I hate it when people do that, they should pick the last row. So before the crew brought out the trolley to begin the meal service, they brought out the meals of frequent flyers one by one. I'm really impressed by the way they recognise their frequent flyers, including those joining from One World. You know me, I went for the vegetarian option, which is the vegetable jalfrezi. For drink of choice, I went for a soda water. There was also a glass of water. It's nice that in economy they give you glassware and silverware for your cutlery. On the side we've got a fruit bowl and salad bowl. For a 3-hour flight, this is a fantastic meal. They also have bread and butter. For coffee tea, they've only got packet creamer, there's no fresh milk. Look at this glass. Very cutesy, very demure. The crew just started the regular meal service, and I asked for a top up for my soda water. By the way, this meal was delicious. It wasn't spicy, perfect for people like me. I hope that you're enjoying this video so far. Please don't forget to like, comment and share. And if you're new to my channel, I'm so glad you made it here. So every week, I upload a new trip report like this one. So be sure to hit that subscribe and bell button so you don't miss out. Hello there, welcome on board SriLankan A320 Economy Lavatory. The crew just gave it a nice little wipe so it's nice and clean and it smells good. Space wise pretty good. I love the wooden floor. Got good leg room when you sit down. Mirror. Coat hook is being used. It's a fragrant thing, I think. The coat hook was very mindful, very demure. Because there was so little to watch on the TV, I brought my own book. We'll be landing into Colombo soon, and I'll quickly conclude this sector right here, right now. Our journey today started at KLIA. The lounge they used, Malaysia Airlines Golden Lounge, was excellent. At the KLIA boarding gate, they need to invest on some signages. It can't be that difficult or expensive. The in-flight experience was great. Fantastic crew, delicious meal. The seat was new but very limited leg room. I'll talk to you again once we've reached Colombo. During my 2-week stay in India, I flew Vistara from Bangalore to Goa. Be sure to go check out that trip report. Thank you. We're now at Colombo Airport. So arrival and departure are on the same level, like Singapore and Kuala Lumpur. So you don't do security until you board your flight. SriLankan Airlines operates 2 lounges at their home base. I'm currently walking towards one of them, the Serenediva lounge. It's easily recognizable because of its fancy door. However, I quickly realized I don't have access to this lounge. I don't see the One World Emerald or Sapphire logo, and it says business class only. So instead, I should use the Serenediva lounge. So Serenediva lounge is the One World Sapphire and Emerald lounge for those flying in economy. So look for the Emirates lounge, it's on the upper level, and then head down this corridor for the Serenediva lounge. I'm now inside the lounge. It's really tiny. This is it, a very basic one. This lounge reminds me of the Singapore Airlines Terminal 2 Chris Gold Lounge. It's also for frequent flyers in economy class, but at least this one has shower rooms and toilets. This lounge is really just a space for you to eat and drink and relax for a little bit, enjoy the free Wi-Fi before you go. Let's say I'm flying between Australia and the UK in economy class. I would avoid SriLankan Airlines just because of this lounge. Malaysia Airlines, Cathay Pacific and Japan Airlines have way better lounges. You can also do the other way round via America, but you might need a transit visa. Before long, it's time to head to our gate for our flight to Bangalore, and you'll need to go through security in order to get to the boarding gate. And that security is shared between 3 flights, so it was quite busy. Thank you. Uh-oh, we got a bus gate. This time, our aircraft is much older, still an Airbus A320, but not Neo. It's an 18-year-old SriLankan Airlines Airbus A320-200 for Romeo, Mike Romeo Echo. For the seat features, there's no TV, a very standard tray table, it's tiny and you can't move it back and forth. It looks like the seat is falling apart, limited legroom like the last flight. There's no adjustable headrest on this plane, and the seat back is rock hard.
We're almost ready to wait for the last few bags to load on the aircraft and documentation work to be completed. Then we'll be done out. The flight time will be 1 hour. We'll be closing at 12:30. As you're aware, there's a thunderstorm actually the airport, so we're expecting a few minutes delay due to this inclement weather. And I would recommend to keep the seatbelts fastened at all times while seated or whenever the signs are switched on for your own safety and comfort.
This flight is a lot shorter than the one from Kuala Lumpur, only 1 hour, and there's no pillow and blanket. For in-flight entertainment, it's simply bring your own. The climb was really bumpy. The weather out there wasn't great. Shortly after takeoff, the crew began the meal service. On this short flight to Bangalore, they're serving us a hot refreshment along with a juice. This was a spicy vegetarian pie, and there was a carton of apple juice. Now I know this plane is old, 18 years old, but it's still younger than me. But it looks older than me, right? And I've been on some older Delta, Airbus A320, older than me, and they're kept exceptionally well. This plane, specifically the interior, I hope, is literally falling apart. People pay premium price for airlines like SriLankan Airlines and Air India for a better experience, but it's safe to say that Akasa and Indigo have way better seats than this one. So to conclude my SriLankan Airlines journey today from Kuala Lumpur to Bangalore via Colombo, overall I'm satisfied. The first flight was really good, friendly cabin crew, delicious meal, a new aeroplane. The lounge in KL was exceptionally good, but the One World Sapphire and Emerald Lounge in Colombo is average at best. They really need to refurbish their older A320, it's simply not on. For my airfare today, I got a great deal, one way for less than 170 Australian dollars. So that's it for the conclusion today. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. Please again don't forget to like, comment and share. Subscribe if you haven't done so. After landing there will be a short Bangalore vlog. I'll see you later. Bye bye. Thank you. Bye. We're at the new Bangalore airport. It's a magnificent terminal. The immigration officer was quite harsh on me, but they were also harsh to all other foreigners. They kept asking questions about your job, your education, what you're doing in India, all your hotel bookings, etc. But my officer did it in a very professional and friendly way. It wasn't stressful. I booked an airport transfer from here to my Doubletree hotel. I just checked into my hotel. I got upgraded to a 1-bedroom suite. All to myself. Oh my god. This is so pretty. If my new home looks like this, I'll be so happy. Got a whole living room to myself. TV isn't that big though. The view, I had a look just before, nothing too special, but I'll show you that tomorrow because it's too dark right now. We got our full kitchenette. My microwave, dishwasher, electric stove, fridge, a very big one too, mini bar, but that's not free. So here's the lavatory. Unfortunately there's no bathtub, what a shame, like you got all this space but there's no bathtub. Konnichiwa. Laundry machines. And the bedroom has 2 doors straight to the kitchen, living room area, and the bathroom. Oh my god. I could do video editing anywhere I want. I could do it there, I could do it there, I could do it there, I could do it anywhere on the floor because it's so big. Good morning, day 2 here in India. We're in Bangalore. So I just missed out on hotel breakfast because I slept in having some tea. And I'm just doing some research about Bangalore. What should I do for today? Not going to do editing today. I'm going to explore the city. Here's what I've written so far. In Bangalore, you can order tuk-tuk or Uber. It's really fun and cheap. This particular tuk-tuk is just like a car. It's got doors. We're heading to the botanical garden. I just paid 5 Indian rupee, I think 10 cents or 1 cent Aussie, to use the urinal, it's a different charge if you use the actual cubicle. The moment I enter this park, just behind there, you immediately feel nicer. The air is fresher, it's quieter. You still hear beeping because I'm so close to the entrance, but it's so much nicer already. It's like an oasis. I'm now hungry, didn't have breakfast, so I'll now head to the metro station. I want to try out their public transport and train, and I'll get off at a shopping centre. Gosh, that honk was loud. The trains here are quite similar to the ones in Japan, and like in Japan, they've got ladies only carriage. So I just got to the shopping centre, and I can't believe this. So basically they owe property tax, so they have to shut down the whole place? What the hell? Now I'm gonna take the tuk-tuk to another nearby shopping centre. I chose to come to this shopping centre for two reasons. It's quite big and modern, and also it's walkable distance to a tourist destination that we're heading later. So this was really spicy. I couldn't finish it all, so I went to this place for a milkshake. I'm now walking to the ISKCON temple, and you have to take off your shoes there. I'll respect the rule and not take photos or videos inside, but on the outside you're more than welcome to do so. So that was the temple. I got my shoes back. We're now gonna head back to the hotel. We're at this large interchange station. It's pretty cool to see how modernized this part of India is. People line up for the train even though it's really crowded, something you don't see on TV. To get back to my hotel, I need to get a tuk-tuk from the nearest train station. This is exactly why I'm wearing my mask. It's so dusty. So that's it for the vlog today. There'll be more coming soon for Bangalore. Cheers, and I'll see you next week. Bye.